All right. Welcome back to another episode of FrostPunk 2. I'm Loomis here, and thank you for joining me today. I am very excited to keep continuing on with this FrostPunk 2 series because I feel like it's going well so far. There's been a lot of fixing up of our city to make our people happy, and there's still plenty more to do as we continue on chapter 2 today. So anyway, yes, appreciate anybody that stopped by today, and thank you for being here. If you like what you've been seeing so far, please hit that like button and ring that notification bell if you want to see further episodes. Yeah, so let's take a look at what we've got going on here. I know in the last episode we were really trying to stretch our legs out into the Frostland and doing some exploration here just to make sure that we could find some more permanent sources of, well, we found coal at the end of last episode, and we created our path, and we actually created a coal settlement here. So we got a permanent population here that's constantly outputting 400 coal to New London. If we had enough workforce, we'd be able to expand the operations, and it also requires 2 cores, which we can get later as well. But that would cause the output to be 600 for our coal, which would be great, but I don't think it's necessary at this point. I also want to take a look at what else our Frostland here has to offer, because there is a lot of exploration that needs to be done. We do have 35 Frostland teams that are ready to rock and roll at any given moment. But let's assess our situation here in the city real quick. Looks like our housing is great. Our food surplus is a little bit weak, and so are our materials. We might want to see if there's a way for us to get more materials into the city, and we can also check how we're doing as far as our resource transfer goes as well. We could steal some food from the old dreadnought. Doesn't seem like they're using it all. And as far as materials go, there's not really much we can do because both places are lacking in materials for whatever reason. And I'm not sure why that is, but we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and check on some of our materials districts here. I mean, this one right here it could use a sawmill. Still has 303,000. So I would like to see if we could actually construct a sawmill. What do we need? We need 400 more workforce to do so. Is there any chance that we could steal some workforce from one of these guys? Okay, we can. And we should be able to create an untreated sawmill, which, if we read this, it's going to output 170 materials, which now we don't really need them because we just relieved some of the tension, or relieved some of the workforce from the industrial district over here. But I'm going to do it anyway, just so I can output more goods still. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play here. And we're going to go to the Frostland. Our dreadnought is in need of materials. Oh, its heat demand has just increased as well. Holy crap. All right, so let's see this well. So if we created a settlement here, we'd get some permanent food. So let's make sure that we're connecting our skyway And let's fast forward until that completes. Actually, let's make sure we get some research going.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Let's grant the New Londoners an agenda so we can make them absolutely happy. De-radicalize stalwarts. The community will carry stalwarts relations decrease and their fervor decreases. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen that option before. Let's take a look at some of our upgrades as well. Since the cold is coming, I think we should oh, we did increase, or we already researched housing insulation. Okay, so why has it got this like plus arrow on it? The solution is fully researched. All the answers to this question have already been proposed. Okay. So if it has the symbol above it, it means it's already been researched. I see. What is heat dispatchers? Let's see. Heat dispatcher constructed in these districts: food extraction, industrial logistics, housing. Heat dispatching control center where engineering teams monitor and optimize district heating, boosting the generator's output. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. So I thought we already connected the Skyway, did we not? I was fairly certain that we did. Right? Now it's connected. Well, what in the... Oh, can you also connect it to... Can you also connect it to the New London? Oh. You can connect two Skyways, it looks like. Let me see what happens when this second one completes here. Oh, something is going on. We got an event. Let's read this. New lamps save lives. Durable goods. Steward. Our new solar fluorescent lamps are a resonant success. They may not be as everlasting as we're hoping for, but they're probably as efficient as we'll ever make them. They recently allowed a group of citizens lost in a blizzard to signal their position for long enough to be rescued. Bless the whiz who came up with this tech. We'd all be dead without him, said the relieved father. Cool. Happy to be of service, you know. Okay, so we got two Skyways working on this settlement. We would need 900 workforce and 100 or one core to get that up and going. Let's see what this is. Okay, so we can connect Skyways for this guy, hopefully. And it's going to increase all stockpile limits. That's awesome. And then what else do we got here? The place where Fridtjof Nansen was last seen just before the Great Storm hit. The captain later ordered the wall strengthened and the larder extended. Our expeditions can use this base to rest and resupply. It increases exploration speed. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and connect a Skyway here. And I'm hoping that the Skyways between certain areas work the way that I think they do. Let's see. We got people and materials in this valley. I would love to launch an expedition here when we have a few more Frostland teams available for us. So let's go ahead and fast forward just a little bit. The New Londoners are proposing something. We'll have to take a look at that here in a second. But let's go ahead and launch this expedition to the valley so we can get some more people and materials. Let's go to our city and
Reminder, report any
see what the Frostlanders are proposing here. Goods, mass-produced goods. In order to overcome scarcity, we will organize our production lines to increase goods production. We got 45 that are for it, 30 that are hesitant, and 25 against it. Seems like this is gonna go ahead and pass without any negotiations. Yeah, no problem. All right. Perfect. Pump out those goods. We need more of them. Look at all the goods that we've got going on. We also have our sawmill created so we can... I thought we'd be able to pump this back up to 100%, but we do not have enough workforce, unfortunately. So we definitely don't need as many goods as we think we do. Let's go ahead and pump out some more goods. And we should be good. I'm a little worried about the coal, but we do have a permanent source coming in from outside of our Frostland territory. So not too... 145 murdered by violent crimes. What in the world? Is it time to build a prison, huh? Is that possible? Do we have prisons? We got recovery hospitals, dense housing blocks, and research institutes. Don't see any prisons, but we're probably gonna need to research some, because that's not good that people are dying because of, you know, murder. Oh, look at that. I just noticed that our transfers went up to 600. So I can actually send more materials over to the old dreadnought. Look at that. Cool. Let's do that. We're gonna have to output some more resources here in the city. Shoot. But the problem is people are getting sick. People are dying. Violet Jennings, she's 19-year-old porter, delivering supplies from the new settlement. Everyone's asking me about life out there. Aren't you freezing? What's the food like? Are there any cute guys? What do I tell them? Yes, it's bloody cold. Soup smells like shit. The guys too. But that's not the point. Being a part of the first settlement in my lifetime, a chance to breathe air other than New London, to do it right this time, that feeling, it feels like something to live for. That's right. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. 118,000 remaining here. What's going on? What is this symbol? Resource depot nearly depleted. It really doesn't seem like it. We got 42 weeks left of it, but that's okay. We are working on getting some more materials in. Stalwarts fervor weakens. Fervor. Steward, you have kept Stalwarts on good terms for a long time. As your relations flourish, their leaders have gone out of their way to appease some agitated members of their faction. We wish to continue the current state of our city, said one of them. We do not need instigators among our ranks. So we need to increase fervor or... Well, they have no fervor, so I guess it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do guard squads. Okay? And we're gonna deploy guides. and raise some trust. Feel good about that. Okay, we got our third logistics going. Alright, so have we explored this valley yet? No, they're still working on exploring there, I believe. Got 6 more weeks and 3 days to explore that area. Let's take a look at our all dreadnoughts, see if there's anything over there that we need to do or focus on. Cool. We are maxed out on oil here. That's good news. We got plenty of resources for everything. Housing's good. Do we have any untapped districts? Oh, rallies begin collapsing. Your relations with pilgrims have deteriorated. They no longer support you enough to rally in your favor. If you improve relations, they might again campaign in your name. Okay, let's go fix these pilgrims, shall we? I thought everybody was happy with us. What is going on? What is happening? How about I fund your projects? You guys, I'll grant you an agenda. And I'm going to make the Frostlanders a promise. We're going to research weather-adjusted shifts. Why is everybody so upset all of a sudden? They were just very happy. Don't understand. We got some severe disease going on. We need some hospitals. We're losing workforce by the second. Because it's so dang cold. It's about to get colder too. Things might be going very, very downhill for us. And we don't have any coal coming in for some reason. Where's our coal at? Where's it at? Why isn't it here yet? We need to send some... Not people. We need to send some oil. We need to send some oil real quick. Because New London is freezing right now. Meredith Shaw, 44, discerning customer, doing her weekly shopping. Well, thanks to a bit of healthy competition, the new grocer has bought out the old one. Good riddance, I say. Finally, no more rotten fruit painted over to look fresh. This is the real deal. And of course, now the new guy knows if he ever tries to swindle us with spoiled produce, we'll drive him out of business too. He'll be bought out by the next one. The best will win and we'll all benefit. Okay, cool. It's good stuff. We need to figure out our people situation because we need to upgrade our settlements. We definitely need some more coal coming in. I should be seeing some more oil coming over, right? How long does that take? Do you actually see the resources being transferred from the frost area? Maybe I should do a... Can I do a skyway? Shoot. That's not what I was trying to do. I wanted to create a... Can I create a skyway to do transferring, or is that not necessary? Maybe it's not necessary. Okay, so we got the valley uncovered here. Broken chains hang from the gunwale of a wrecked prison hulk. Founded by escaped convicts who swore all residents would be equal. Rival gangs formed over time and now compete for power. Our scouts say the settlement is in chaos, with different laws and practices behind each bulkhead. Until a clear authority reigns, there is nothing we can do with the wreck. Crap. What about this? A wall of whiskey barrels protect the entrance to this cave. Inside, shackled servants sell anything from stolen jackets to sun drugs. Towards the back of the market is where the servants themselves are bought and sold. Our scouts were handed a message. To whoever rules New London, I rescued each of my servants from certain death in the plague-ridden bilge of the shipwreck camp. Send us the materials to make weapons and we can expand to the shipwreck itself. Sure. All right, what else? What other areas can we explore right now? Wait, what's going on here? Oh yeah, that's the camp. Let's see, we got mountains here, which may have some coal, but we don't have Frostland teams available for us anyway. Let's go back into the Frostland. Let's figure out what the heck is going on with our supply. We have an issue with our materials for some reason. And I thought we just fixed that. Oh, it's the amount of people, right? It does look like our population growth is getting pretty close to increasing, which could help quite a bit. We might be able to take away a little bit of workforce from our food supplies and a little bit away from our goods. Oh, these are prefabs, which we definitely have plenty of prefabs right now, so yeah. Let's take some resources away from the prefabs, give them to the materials. We are back in business here. Perfect. So we have a promise that we have made to the Frostlanders that we would do work order shifts, and they need to be weather adjusted shifts. Production efficiency is slightly decreased. Disease is slightly decreased, which I think is going to be a good thing because we do have people dying. And heat demand in districts other than housing is decreased. Okay, doesn't sound bad. We will research that. We'll make the Frostlanders a little happier. We're going to fund the projects for the New Londoners, make them happy. And we're going to also fund projects for the Stalwarts to increase their trust a little bit. And I think everybody is happy for now. Shunning tradition, promoting reason. Okay, have you heard, Susie? You're going to school. I'm so happy. Yay! So happy to be going to school. And now, I wish my daughter was happy to go to school when I wake her up in the morning. Nope. Can't always please the kiddos, but hey, you do what you gotta do. Alright, game is saving. Great. We still do not have enough workforce. Oh, as I'm saying that, we get workforce. So we could expand this operation if we had 2 cores. Where can we find some cores? Is there anywhere that promises cores? Because we need to find those pretty much now. Okay. So this area over here has cores. We might lose some people. But hopefully we can get more than 1 core. We can increase the settlement size. And everybody will be happy. because we'll have even more coal coming in. Isn't this a core too? The jettisoned secondary engine of a dreadnought. Under its hull, we found a core, an irreproducible component from before the frost that we can use to power our most advanced technology. Why can't I? It requires 5 frost. I could have just dismantled this. Hold on. Well, I mean, I'm sure we need to do both, right? We need to go here. It's only going to take 9 weeks. That's fine. We can deal with it. We got some exploration going. What is this? The Meadow Expedition? These scouts are traveling towards uncharted territory to update our maps and search for useful sites under the... Oh, these are the guys that are going over to the meadow. Oh, I see. Interesting. I've never really tried clicking on one of these things to see what they're actually doing. Very, very cool. Let's see what this is all about. Inequality Street, equal pay, steward. A brawl has erupted between street sweepers assigned to different districts. It's bloody unfair. We bust our arses scrubbing coal dust out of gutters near the generator, while those lazy sods twiddle their cocks in a half-empty housing district, all for the same pay, said a central district sweeper. The stalwarts agree. The equal pay law rewards sloths and punishes industry, said one of their delegates. It's fundamentally wrong, but if it must remain, let's at least account for the difficulty of one's assignment. What should we do? Should we amend the law, or shall we stay firm? Staying firm will increase the relations with the pilgrims. Equal pay for equal work should be the goal, not absolute equality. Equal pay is less effective at increasing trust. Relations slightly worsen with the pilgrims. Let's stay firm. Let's not piss anybody off. Can we do anything to raise trust? Let's grant these guys an agenda. Make them happy. Yeah. We got some coal coming in. But where is our coal? I thought we were supposed to be getting like permanent shipments from the coal mine settlement, but I don't see anything. And I also don't see the oil coming in. We got 0 oil? What do you mean? I thought we had a whole stockpile over here. Oh no. Oh, this is using coal. Why is this using coal? Why is the dreadnought using coal? Why is it? I thought the dreadnought used oil as the generator. Fuel mix, 300 coal. Is it because I transferred all of the oil away? Very, very confused. Where's this coal going to? This is going to New London. Which I figured it would be. Are we not producing any oil anymore? $82 oil. This one's got 6.6 million oil, which should be outputting just fine as well. Requires 38 oil, but we have no oil being stockpiled. $208. Maybe I'm just transferring too much oil? We got 208. So plus 96. So we could send 96. We'll send 95 to New London. So it's still cold here, but where the frick is the coal that's supposed to be here? I'm getting 400, but I guess that's not enough. Total output 590. District. Adaptive pumps are active.
Warning. Unjustified visits to infirmaries will be punished. Make way for the severely ill.
So if we turn the overdrive on for a few minutes, maybe people will be happy. Though I don't know if that's a good idea, to be honest. Boy. Tough situations. How do we get more coal? Frostlanders' demands met. The Frostlanders are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Relations with Frostlanders improved. Trust rises. Thank goodness. I was so worried about them. We're gonna fund the projects here. And we should also make these guys a promise. Let's research heat recycling. How about it? Let's see, where do you go for that? It's in here. Is it this guy? Heat recycling, yes. We will redirect excess heat from industrial machines to neighboring districts and infrastructure, increasing the heat available to the city. Heat demand in housing districts is decreased. Yes. Yes, that is another thing that we definitely need, is to fix the heat issues that we're dealing with. Because sheesh. Okay, materials. We got about an issue with our material supply and our goods, apparently. Let's keep those going up. I don't know how these got reduced by so much. We still need even more food, huh? Sheesh. Okay, we're gonna be running out of people here soon to be doing our work for us. Alright, let's read what this event has to say right here. Fighting dirty, equal pay. Stewart, 14 street sweepers had to seek medical attention after yet another bloody brawl. The fight stemmed yet again from jealousy over the perceived ease of some assignments. Those with harder tasks tried to force their fellows with lighter work to swap districts. It ended in a stalemate. Okay, well, I mean, hopefully a lesson was learned there. 14 were injured. Now, do we have a hospital? Where do we even put a hospital? Where do hospitals go? I don't see a place for the hospitals to go, unless it was because the game was paused? No. The game pauses when I choose hospital here. Looks like we're running low on materials in certain areas. Alright, so I'm thinking that hospitals go in housing districts that are expanded. So you have to have at least one housing district that is expanded in order to do this. So I'm going to expand this one, and we're going to put a hospital there. which we already have enough housing, but yeah, we should definitely get a hospital because we got severe disease, which is screwing us all up, right? And we got severe, extreme heat scarcity here. And it's gonna get even colder. Crap. I need this research to be completed ASAP. And I wish we had more freaking coal or something coming our way from wherever. We have not enough coal at all. And what a bummer. There's really not much we could do about that. Though, we just did an expedition to the meadows. We got people. We don't need more people just at the moment. We're gonna... Oh. Machines that will do labor for us? Under the snow lies a convoy of automations with imperial livery and tarnished silver hulls. The machines seem to have come from the Ashtop Mountains. The scouts managed to decipher their last instructions. If no one arrives, seek survivors. Our scouts are confident they could repair the automations to work in New London. Otherwise, we could repurpose the automations' cores. Ooh. Ooh. I like the automations idea. We can get cores elsewhere. Okay, so we just explored the meadows. We could get more cores from the mountains here. But sheesh. I really feel like we need some more coal, so I'm gonna try to do... oh, they have to take the stuff back. Not much we could do there. Let's see what this says. Frostlanders demand vote on weather-adjusted shifts. Steward, the Frostlanders have just drafted the weather-adjusted shifts law. Our customary practice would be to hold a vote on it at first opportunity, but another group has already been given the right to set the current agenda. The Frostlanders graciously agree to forego their customary research privilege, but trust you will grant them the agenda in the near future to compensate. You will have 15 weeks to grant the Frostlanders the agenda. Interesting, they are demanding that they get granted the agenda. Basic necessities, free essentials, trust will rise. We got some people hesitant. Let's just vote, see what happens. I have a feeling it might not pass. Yikes. I didn't think it would.
The proposed law has been rejected.
Bummer. We'll have to wait for another law to be in session. You know what? I don't think I've spent much time looking at these little icons down here. What do they mean? Oh, what just happened? Anyway, progress. We will build machines to carve our place in ice. We will improve ourselves with technology. We will rip resources from the frozen earth to sustain everyone. We will bend nature to our will, and we will thrive. Adaptation. Fighting against the cold is futile. We will not give in to the hubris of machines. The frost makes steel brittle. We will adapt, even if it requires sacrifice. Merit, equality, the reason, tradition. I'm not really sure what these mean, but it does look like we have high merit and everything else is kind of low. But whatever. Whatever. Not really sure what all that means, but whatever. Seems like we're doing just fine. We're gonna grant the Frostlanders the agenda. Trust rises with them. Fantastic. What else do we got? Pilgrims rallies expand. Steward, empowered by your support, the Pilgrims have extended their activities to a new district. Their members can be seen on every corner, and they now hold periodic rallies near this district's main hub as well. They ask again what they should focus on next to keep supporting the city. Let's see. Develop guides. Extreme exploration time. Yes, yes. Let's decrease that exploration time. Dang it. People are freezing to death. I hate that. Okay, so we should have... dang it. We need 93. We need more workforce. People are dying and stuff. Shoot. What can we let go of? We can let go a little tiny bit of... No, we can't let go of that. We can let go of a little bit of food. Just for the time being. Wow. Heat demand is increased.
Ignore at your peril.
Shoot. This is not good. Not good at all. Let's take a pause.
Steward. Hear us, Steward.
Steward, do you hear us, Steward?
Yes, let's improve our food. We also need a recovery hospital. We're gonna put that here. We're gonna press play. We're gonna hope for the best. Have we gotten any cores yet? No, we have not. Let's try to grab some cores as well. Though I do want to launch this expedition to the mountains in hopes of finding some more coal, because holy crap, I thought we were getting enough coal from this settlement, but jeez. Is this trail not connected? We need more than 400 coal? Is there nothing more that we could do with... We have no more coal in this area. All we have is a little bit of materials left over. Nothing we can do about that. Definitely don't have enough resources to run this generator for everybody, which could be very deadly for our citizens. We need to figure that out ASAP. So we need 400 coal and 95 oil. Can we get 95 oil in? Is that even possible? We can get 151 oil. But I feel like it doesn't do anything, and I'm not sure why. Because I don't... Requirements 246 generator. Trade routes 246. Alright, the Frostlanders are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your role more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Relations with the Frostlanders improve. I see. We got some more research that we could do. What are pump jacks? More output for oil, which would be great. High pressure water into the ground to speed up oil extraction, causing minor impurities to seep into drinking water. Ooh. Increased disease. Disease is increased here. Squalor is increased. But we get more oil output. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with that. Try to get some more oil going for us. Though it's so weird that I feel like even though I send oil here, it doesn't do much. I think it's because we need like... We need 603 more oil or coal? That's a lot. That is a ton. This district is about to be done. 1 week left for this district, and then we're gonna have to demolish these buildings. We're gonna lose a dense housing block, which is going to... Well, that might actually help if we demolish that. Yes, we're gonna lose some housing, but it's gonna reduce the heat demand. We're gonna have to destroy this building, which, holy crap, that really reduced our materials output. And let's go ahead and destroy this materials district as well. It's gonna give us some workforce back. And hopefully... Man, where's our, where's the, materials district that had the unlimited supply? Can I still see it here? Or I'd have to click on each one to figure out which one it is, I guess. So if I was looking from this direction, I think it was over here, right? Expanded extraction district. That's the one I'm destroying. Okay, so I think it's actually this one. So maybe we need an untreated sawmill right here. So let's do that. Maybe that'll give us enough materials back, so we're not so negative. That's so crazy that just removing one district and removing the untreated sawmill just brought us to negative 300 there. So nuts. All right, let's see what's going on here. Escape from toil, recovery hospital stewards. Some medical staff are concerned that a growing number of patients are abusing our hospitals. The concept of recovery hospitals is great. Don't get me wrong. Do no harm and all of that. But some people are milking it, said a concerned doctor. And meanwhile, the waiting list grows. They want to ease the burden of discharging patients to prevent abuse. What should we do? There's a difference between recovering and slacking off. Trust falls slightly. Relations with improve with the stalwarts. Any form of triage would go against the whole idea of recovery hospitals. Percentage of active workers is marginally decreased. Disease is marginally decreased per recovery hospital. Let's go with that option. It looks like our New Londoners could use some funds, so let's give them that. Make them a little happier. And I think we're looking a little bit better. Let's check our expedition teams over here, because they did go to the mountains. Let's see what we got. I would love to have some more coal. The captain himself ordered this mine dug as New London coal began to dwindle, but its hastily laid trail was lost to a whiteout. The shafts are marked with the miners' final farewells to their families. An outpost here could increase our supply by 250 coal until its deposit of 210,000 coal is depleted. Yeah. Let's connect skyways to here. Yes. We're gonna have some more coal. Okay, so let's speed up time. Let's get that completed. We absolutely need more coal. This could be a game changer for us here. All right, so we got a 312 output of coal here. So if we go back to New London, do we actually see that? Yes. Oh my God,
will
yes.
be punished.
I'm so happy our people are going to be comfy. And yes, there's another colder season coming, but we got more coal.
Attention, citizens.
And that's
A new law
freaking
is
awesome.
in effect.
Now, the struggle is our materials. And where are we going to find that? Colder season is here. And on that note, we're going to have to say goodbye until our next episode, where we will continue to try to increase our materials input and, you know, continue to make our people happy. Make sure that we're grabbing as much resources from this outside world as we can, and make sure to figure out how these automations work, because there's so much going on here that I haven't even unraveled yet, and I definitely look forward to it. So I hope you guys are enjoying these episodes as much as I am, and if you are, please make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you can get notified when I do release a new video. And if you really enjoyed, hit that like button so you know it'll let me know that you guys are really enjoying this series and I should keep going with them. But anyway, I gotta go for now. Bye.